Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. Great article here from the Telecompetitor. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So this is a bit of an older article, but I feel it's fitting with the video today because if we're talking about skyrocketing wireless data demand, and this is a study, it's a detailed study, this has to be affecting T-Mobile the worst. If we're looking at the overall industry on all carriers, if we look at the age groups, the type of customers that these carriers have attracted over the years, T-Mobile has to be experiencing the highest skyrocketing demand out of any carrier. They have the youngest base. They have more unlimited driven customers because that's what they've been pushing for a long time. So when AT&T comes out and says, our demand is increasing on data 20% annually, and we expect that to grow double to 40% by what did Stinky say, 2028? Just imagine where those numbers sit with T-Mobile. They don't even really discuss that much in detail publicly because they know they themselves know it's insane. So when Verizon puts out their charts and they say, where do we have our highest usage? It's, again, Verizon, much different, right? AT&T has an older age group. They weren't really much focused on unlimited as much in terms of marketing and go-to-market. They offer it, or they started offering it again, but they were more geared towards the tier data buckets, including Verizon too. So they offer unlimited now, but that was one of T-Mobile's main selling points for a lot of years. And at one point, they just went all unlimited. For those of you who remember the T-Mobile One days. So they have to be experiencing the most aggressive data demand skyrocketing out of the MNO space by far. Like if they have a similar percentage, like if it's 20%, 40%, it's coming from a higher start point versus any of their competitors. So say AT&T is going from a start point of 15 gigs and they say that's increasing 20%. Same with Verizon. Verizon might be 20, 25 gigs and that's increasing 20%. T-Mobile's has to be like 50, 60, increasing 20% annually. And that's the difference, right? That's where T-Mobile has to really look at the network and really say, okay, we have to really invest. We're looking at the AI portion of it. We have all these hexagons and we're looking at each sector and we supposedly know, where the extra capacity is and all that. But there is no workaround for demand. If the demand is there's nothing else T-Mobile can do. They've already deployed most of the spectrum that they have in their possession. Yes, they still have C-band deployments to do, but once they do that, there's nothing else for them to really deploy as it pertains to spectrum. They can only refarm, which they're already doing aggressively, and they can only add in millimeter wave. Then the next step, we know millimeter wave is not really a big deal for them. So the next step is further densification. So you have to add in more sites. You have to really keep track of that AI model that they're saying now that they're tracking from an engineering perspective, and they have to really say, okay, we need small cells here, several small cells. We need more sites here. We need to keep a lookout for this area within the next 12 to 18 months. It's going to be below what we consider acceptable speeds. They have to look at all that, and I bet you they have to look at it more aggressively. They have to be more on top of it than any other carrier because of their demand and the age group of customers that they have. Younger kids, the millennials. I mean, they have a more unlimited customer-driven focused base. So they might be the ones to implement further protection and management for the network, like L4S, 5G Advanced, and who knows what else they might bring. but they have to keep a lookout on their network to keep it flowing and working as nice as possible, because they're the ones that are experiencing the highest demand on the networks. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.